Alrighty then, we have now claimed all of our information and bank rewards here in Stage 0, and now we are going to make a start with the racing itself, and where I'm going to begin this by doing some Outrun races. And basically, if we can do enough Outrun races, we will get some visual performance parts as well as some... We will get some visual parts as well as some performance parts as well. I will begin by doing this. I'd say I'm already on it. So, we're starting this off by doing an outrun. Basically, it's a case of one driver outrunning the other driver and making sure that whoever gets to 1,000 feet first away from the opponent in distance is basically declared the winner, and whoever wins the outrun basically gets their bank. Or gets part of that bank, if you will. This will probably be the only time that I actually show outrun races at full speed. Or at least at normal speed, that is. All the others, well, I'll probably just speed those up so I'm not wasting too much of your time. And is she gonna catch me? I think she's still... oh, never mind. Okay, so this is our introduction to the outrun. The objective of an outrun race is to gain the lead from your opponent and then lose them. When you are in the lead, you are free to take any route you want. When you are behind, you need to catch the leader and pass them to take control of the race. Outrun victory. Nice driving. You will notice that you received bank for defeating your opponent. Make sure you continue to win your outrun races or that bank will disappear. So basically, every time we win an outrun race we get some bonus credits for our bank. However, for every time that we lose an outrun race, we basically get however many credits it is in our bank. We basically lose that to our opponent, and we have to try and see if we can get it back again. So, if we can manage to do enough outrun races, we can manage to make some pretty sizable dough with certain ones, if we're lucky. And we can also manage to give ourselves some more money to spend as well, which I think is pretty cool. Now, the way outrun races in this game work is a little bit confusing, but it's okay because as long as you understand what the intuition is, then you should be okay. Oh, okay. Oh, I lost him. Oh, where's he going? He's not going my way.
Hey, yo, sucker, you frontin' like you all that now, right? We'll see how you run next time.
I can also guarantee that I will lose at least one outrun race sooner or later. I'm definitely not going to win all of them because that would simply be impossible. Unless I'm literally the outrun racing specialist. Unless I'm the outrun racing specialist, which I'm not. And now I basically have to try and lose my opponent. See if I can get far enough ahead. Also, if we do manage to get through enough outrun races in this game, or for each of the stages in the game, we can basically get rid of the AI. So as you can see here, we've got no opponents left on our map, which means we have done, I think, all 3 of the Outrun races that we needed to do. I don't know how many races for each stage in terms of Outrun races that we need to do, but if we can manage to win enough, then basically the AI will disappear off the map and we will not have to worry about him again until we get into the next stage. So yes. And so now that that's done, I'm going to do some races.
Hey, what are you doing in Rachel's ride? Oh, you're that dude I heard about. Well, let's welcome you the right way. The map is going to show you the course. All out sprint. See you at the end.
Sure. Sup, darling? Whoa, you ain't Rachel. You must be that hayseed that's bunking at her place. We're sprint racing, and if you want in, get out your bankroll. You do have the same currency in the sticks as we do in the big city, right? Check the map for the course. Check the map for the course. You staying or going? Bob, I am staying. There's also one more thing I need to do whilst I'm here because, well, this could be important. Yeah, here it is. Okay. So I did a few clicks on my mouse and, well, with Stage 0 we do get something called Hidden Races, and that, of course, will play a big part in our progression. There's a couple of other things that will play a pretty crucial part in progression as well, but I do know what it is that needs to be done here. We will also get some reputation points. The other thing that this game contains is there is a thing called sponsors, and sponsors will be a crucial part for achieving 100% completion. At least if we want to get a true 100% in completion, basically what we need to do is we need to make sure that we sign with the right sponsors. Otherwise, if we don't, then, well, the game will basically lock us out from achieving 100%. I guess you could say it's kind of like that glitch in Midnight Club 1, I think it is. It's kind of like that glitch in Midnight Club 1 where, in order to unlock the New York champ, you basically need to go back to cruise for some action and not change cars in order to officially race against Kareem. The New York champ in Midnight Club 1, by the way, is called Kareem Windross. And basically, if you cruise for some action once you've done your 3rd waypoint race with Larry Muller in that game, you will basically achieve unlocking the New York champion. So I beat just into the line by 7.28 seconds in his Mitsubishi 3000 GT. Frank was 3rd in the Mitsubishi Eclipse, and then it was Bob who came home 4th in the Nissan Skyline. That was a pretty dominant run, I'm not gonna lie. Well, whilst I'm here I might as well... yeah, I'll get a replay. Just because the sooner I do it, the sooner I won't have to worry about it. I should also mention, all these cars I raced against, well, all of them were basically 4-wheel drive. I was the only guy in this whole field who had a 2-wheel drive car, and as a result, well, he basically just blew the competition away. So, yeah, you know, there is that. So yeah, you know, there is that. And the game has just thrown a glitch on me, but it's okay because I just started this game over again, and I figured, well, it would probably be easier for me to just, you know, try and see if I could do this again properly. And hopefully I will, but we'll wait and see. And hopefully I can do this the right way. Also, I would like to think. Yeah, might as well get a full race replay whilst I'm here. I don't think it's really going to take much longer than this, considering this is literally the first episode of the game. Well, the first episode of the game where we actually do some racing. Okay. So we did manage to get all of our information and bank rewards. I also did the calculations to be absolutely sure of this, and I'm pretty sure everything was in the rightful direction.
Hey dude, what's the holdup? You lost or something? The car lot is on the mini-map. Hurry up and get over here. I don't have all night.
Yeah. Also, Rachel is going to be giving us a few phone calls, basically telling us to head straight over to the car lot, but before we do that, there's a couple more races we need to do. It doesn't really matter from the cutscene because, well, doesn't really matter from the cutscene afterwards because, well, Rachel will still be in the same mood regardless, whether we either choose to do or not to do the Stage 0 races. I've established from the cutscene that, well...
You got to be kidding me. Dial down your ego, kid. Just because you're in Rachel's car don't mean anything. Throw down some cash and let's do this. No mercy. See you at the finish line, son.
Rachel's mood from the cutscene where we do get to the car lot, it will basically not change. She'll still be about as pissed off and upset as she will be once we're done with the circuit race. Dog, you roll up on us in Rachel's ride, and you think you're the bomb? Gonna take more than a sweet set of wheels to prove you belong out here. Get out your green and let's get started. 2 laps, the course will get downloaded to your map. Whatever you say, dog. I'm in this about as much as you are. And hopefully everything will manage to be about as peachy as I want it to be. So yeah, there is that. Alright, here we go. So we have got a Vauxhall Corsa. I couldn't quite see what the other cars were. An Audi TT and a Ford Mustang GT among our competition here in this race. And as I expected, I already take over the lead, and now it looks as though I am basically going to separate myself from the rest of the field, hopefully. Unless I do that, then I won't. Well, at least I can say there's still plenty of time. Plus, I've also established the first couple of races. They're not really that hard to get through, from what I've established. I can also establish that, well, Rachel's moods, once we're done with this race, she will be pretty pissed off by the time we're done with this race. Because she'll basically think that we've practically overstayed our usage with her car, and She'll basically be wanting it back as soon as possible. Is what it is that she'll be after. I know this because of experience. And I just ran straight into a water barrel. That's probably the best way I can start this. Except not really. Well, let's see how much more nitrous I can get from this thing. Hopefully, I'll be able to get something useful. Can I please stop running into shit? It would be really nice if I could stop running into other people's shit. Because that's basically what I'm doing right now. And I'm basically just being a total cock in terms of the way I'm driving right now. Well, anyway. That's probably going to affect my reputation points, unless I get a large enough lead. Well, I don't think that really matters too much. I don't think I'm going to get the maximum reputation points for this, but either way, it shouldn't really matter because, well, I'm out in front of this thing anyway, and it doesn't matter because, well, I still decimate the field anyway. So Serena came home second in the Audi TT, then it was Scott in third, and Christian came home fourth. Okay. Yeah. 200. Why not? I really do wish that run could have been better, but again, as long as it doesn't affect my overall progress of getting out the sponsors, then I don't care.
Hey man, I want my car back. You better haul over here ASAP or I'm putting the word out on you. And that means no more racing till I say so. Get over here, now.
Yeah, Rachel is pretty pissed off with this now. Yeah, but it's okay. We still have one race left to do, and then once we're done, well, we can basically give Rachel her car back now, and we can basically give Rachel her car back once we are done with this. This should be our last race of Stage 0. It is a hidden race, and it is a circuit race.
Hey, girl, you decided to show. Wait, you're not Rachel. What? Oh, is she too good to drive herself now? No matter. If you got the coin, you can race. First one in gets a green. So what's it gonna be?
Hey Rachel, your dog, you ain't Rachel. Don't matter to me though. If you want to race with us, and you got the green, you're in. You can deal with Rachel on your own time. 2 laps around. First one over the line takes the bread. You win? Yes. I should also mention, with hidden races, we do get more credits for us to put into our bank than what we would normally get with the visible races. I believe this is the first and only secret race of Stage 0, and we've got a Subaru Impreza, a Hyundai Coupe, and a Nissan 350Z. And I still get spun around, just like I did in my original recording of this. Well, at least I can say I didn't... Well, at least I can say I didn't go into the fence this time, unlike last time. And also gave him a little bit of a bump there. Brandon, Lee, and Adam are our opponents here. It's a 2-lap circuit race. It'll probably take me, what, about less than 1.5 minutes to get through this. But anyway. Yeah. We will of course give this car back to Rachel once we are done with this race. I also know that this is going to be crucial towards our overall progression. And there we go. In 1 minute 11 seconds, I beat Brandon to the line by just over 8 seconds. Lee was third in the Hyundai, and it was Adam who came home last in his Subaru Impreza WRX STI. Alright, 300 rep points and 400 bank points. And we'll also get another message from Rachel, which means we basically have no other option now but to head over to the car lot and just give her car back. It's the only thing we can do now, since we've done everything else. Or done everything we need to do.
You know what, Hotshot? The word is out. Racing's over. The longer you take to get over here, the worse off you're gonna be. I ain't calling you again.
Yeah, okay. So, Rachel thinks we've overstayed our welcome in her car. Fortunately, however, there are no scratches on it. But either way, our only option now is to head over to the car lot because, well, we've done everything we can do with her car now, and basically the only option we really have now is to head over to the car lot and select our own car. So we are now 1% done with the game, got less than 1900 credits in the bank, and an overall win percentage of 100%. And I've won a total of 800 reputation points so far. And so, let's now get on with entering the car lot and also giving Rachel her car back, because it's what we have to do. Okay, let's enter the shop and I will hand this off to the cutscene. Over to you, Mr. Cutscene.
Finally, where have you been with my ride, huh? There better not be a single mark on it. Sam claims you can drive. Maybe so, but you ain't using my ride. Use your cash to pick out a set of wheels. I'll call you later. Hey, good news. The cash from your accident just came through. Samantha wired it over here. Use it to set yourself up with a new ride. I'll check you later.
So basically, our old car is practically damaged to the point of no return, so we can no longer use that car. And ironically, like with the previous game, we have to start from the very bottom with a completely stock car, and we get a choice of using either the Peugeot 206, which is our first car in line for the PAL version. We can also choose the Ford Focus ZX3, which I know that whilst a lot of you would expect me to use the Focus, I'm not going to. There's also the Toyota Corolla, which I have heard is pretty useful once the upgrades come on this thing. There's also the Nissan 240SX, which is our fourth car choice, and it has pretty good handling and some acceleration, minimal top speed though. However, the best of these cars statistically, at least in the PAL version, is the Peugeot 106, which is the car I'm thinking about starting with. And last but not least, we can choose the Vauxhall Corsa. And well, because this car is slightly better than the Corsa statistically, I'm going to start this off with the Peugeot 106. You know what? Yeah, I will save the game now, because I've done everything that needs to be done here. Alright, let's go. So the only thing we can really do now is head straight over to the garage. And then once we're done with that, that'll be the end of stage 0.
Alright, now that you got yourself a set of wheels, head over to my garage. And don't bother looking for races, because there's nothing going on. And don't keep me waiting again. See you there.
Yeah, okay. She pretty much read her message in full. I'm not going to bother reading through that again. So, we have now got our first set of wheels. I chose the Peugeot 106 because statistically it looked like the best car for me to start with, and also because, well, that's going to be important in order for me to get some wins on the board early, and those wins will be important because, well, reputation points will help you to decide what sponsors you get to sign with, and, well, sponsors are a crucial part of making it to 100% in this game. And after doing some research, I have established that 100% is possible. I can also guarantee you that if I do make it to 100%, it will no doubt be one of the most satisfying things that I've personally ever done. Anyway, let's go into the garage and get ready for another cutscene.
Let me give you the 411. Everything in the Bayview race scene goes through me. And if you haven't noticed yet, it's the place to be. The race scene here is big. Whatever you like, you can find it, if you know where to look. Drag, drift, circuits, and way more. The scene runs so deep, we're racing in places you wouldn't believe. Of course, with that comes an opportunity for some serious money. Best of all, there's an invitation-only series called the Underground Racing League for the elite driver, where the coin and the props are off the hook. All it takes is the right cred and the proper connections. Remember, this is my town. You're a guest, so max respect. Round back is Tommy. He's a wizard under the hood. He'll hook you up.
Hey dude, Rachel set it up so you can handle all your business out of the garage. She set aside some room for you. Come on, I'll show you where you can store your rides. Yo, here we are. Your own personal space. You can lay out all your parts and gear here. There's also some tools in the back so you can custom tune your ride.
We also get introduced to an engineer called Tommy. He's basically Rachel's number 2 when it comes to giving us races and other bits and bobs around Bayview. So we can select our car. We can have a total of 5 cars here. Of course, those will be unlocked through obtaining sponsors. We don't have any signed sponsors yet. We can also do some performance tuning, say if we want to set up the car for certain types of races, but well, since I literally don't know shit about cars when it comes to the perfect setup and basically nailing it on course, I am going to be sensible and not fiddle about with that. We can also change parts on our car, change body parts, performance parts, and also the interior. And we can also save the game, which is what I'm going to do now, so I don't have to go through the cutscene again. So this is basically our garage. We have now got everything we need, and next time we will be getting started with Stage 1, coming in the next episode of Need for Speed Underground 2.
No one can rise, I need speed. When I'm racing that strip, I got the bullet in the chip. You call like something to strip,